H2O, water. We drink it, we swim and bathe in it, and we boat on it. Nearly 2/3 of the earth is covered by it. Everywhere we look, we find water. Darwin told us that all life came from the seas. Modern science tells us that 70% of the human body is good old H2O. It's a fact that every one of us spent the months before our birth in an aquatic environment. With a slap of the doctor's hand, we had to be taught to live outside our comfortable water-based environs. And yet, every year, thousands of accidents and hundreds of drownings occur in and around water. The American Red Cross has recorded drownings in our oceans, rivers, lakes, and ponds, in our backyard pools, hot tubs, and yes, even in bathtubs. There are few scenes as horrifying as seeing the lifeless body of a child pulled from an unattended pool or neighborhood pond. Many of us carry a haunting memory of a friend, relative, or acquaintance that had a fatal or near-fatal accident in water. Why does this have to happen? Kids First Swim School's founders, Gary and Karen Roth, believe that every child should be taught to swim. They want everyone to enjoy a lifetime of safe enjoyment around water. To that end, they developed a revolutionary approach to this process that has propelled the company to the top of the Learn to Swim industry. Kids First Swim Schools and its franchisees currently operate over 30 locations along the East Coast, teaching over 150,000 customers each year how to be safe and proficient around water. Our schools are built specifically to teach children to swim. You wouldn't teach a child to play basketball on an adult court, and you wouldn't teach a child to ride on an adult bicycle. It would be just as silly to teach a child to swim in an adult pool. The Kids First approach incorporates every advantage that we could practically include to teach children to swim at an accelerated rate in an environment built just for them. Our pools are specially designed with depths ranging from 2 feet to 5 feet so that the children can be in the pool the entire lesson. 4-year-olds can stand in 2 feet of water and spend the entire class in the pool. Children being taught in a general-purpose adult pool spend most of their lesson on the pool deck. They don't learn very much while sitting on the deck. Most pools are maintained at 82 degrees to accommodate swim teams, lap swimming, and exercise groups. Our water temperature is maintained at 90 degrees and the air at 92 degrees. Shivering and shaking is not a hindrance to our learning process. Our very popular Mommy and Me program gets children started as early as 3 months old. We want to take advantage of the breathing reflex that they were born with and that they lose over time as they adjust to life outside their aquatic environment. Group lessons can begin as soon as a child can participate in a class environment. Our class sizes are capped at 5 students. A larger class would rob the children of valuable attention. We also offer private and semi-private classes. Parents watch from comfortable observation rooms behind one-way glass. They can observe their child from 10 feet away if the child can't see mom and dad. We don't need any distractions if we are going to maximize results. Finally, copyright laws protect our Kids First, Kick First Learn to Swim system that churns out tens of thousands of proficient swimmers every year. Kids First Swim Schools has enjoyed a great first 16 years. We have a dozen locations in each of the Washington, D.C. and Baltimore areas, and we're well on our way to having another dozen locations in the Philadelphia area. In addition to our existing franchise locations, franchises in Springfield, Virginia, Charleston, South Carolina, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and Commack, New York will begin operating in 2017. Kids First Swim Schools will also continue to build corporate schools with a short-term growth plan that calls for building 5 new schools annually. We are selling additional franchises more aggressively, with several more signed and in the site selection process. Other swim school companies are just out there peddling franchises. You should ask them, how many corporate schools do you operate? Are they in the business of teaching children how to swim or peddling franchises? If it's the latter, they ultimately will not be able to compete with what we have learned by building over 30 corporate locations during the past 16 years. Everyone wants to be on a winning team. If you dream of owning your own business, love children, and believe that every child should know how to swim, join the winning team of Kids First Swim Schools.